please start the recording. For the position of Club Growth Director, nominated candidate ASANKHYA Vishwa Mohan. Would you like to begin with an opening statement or shall we proceed directly to the questions?
I would like to proceed with the questions.
Thank you. How do you identify which geographies have genuine new club potential versus wishful thinking?
So I will look at the numbers with respect to how that geography has been performing. Data is something I will try to utilize. We are in the age of data. So how things have evolved over the past decade or so with respect to that particular geography, what we can work upon, and that is wherein I'll try to ensure we put that effort in a particular geography vis-a-vis compared to deciding not to.
Thank you. How do you build multi-year club growth roadmap in a one-year leadership cycle?
This is a confluence of three different districts coming together. So how I see it, this year will be an year of foundation, laying that foundation with my vision as a CGD that stands with the acronym itself. When I say C stands for club growth, with respect to club retention and making sure that members are being helped and members get the opportunity to grow. The second thing I would majorly focus upon is the growth of geographies that are not tapped as of now, the untapped market. And lastly, the growth of community builders, people who can become leaders and take that baton forward with respect to the club growth and the building the community.
Thank you. It's March and you are behind on the membership targets. How do you diagnose the cause before acting?
So I will prefer taking a more of a proactive route. I would have for sure like plugged in a club coach program back in September renewal cycle itself, just to ensure we identify the weaker clubs first. During March, we will focus more on the fragile clubs that we can reinforce by putting in additional efforts, additional mentorship support. So my focus will be to ensure that we diagnose that proactively, at the same time trying to find a workaround during the March renewal cycle to ensure that if the club is having some hope, we can give that ray of hope to that club to make through.
Thank you. How do you make the Toastmasters value proposition compelling to a skeptical HR leader?
All right. I'll just take you to an instance. This year, as a district administration manager, I was working on a lead that we got chartered, that we had been working for the past couple of years, and we were able to start a club, 6 different clubs in 3 different districts, to around 270 members. That persistence took us 2 years, but that was majorly showing them what value add they were able to get with respect to joining taking members from across the board from different functions. The first thing was developing a cross-functional collaboration amongst their teams. The second thing was going beyond the beyond the scale and making sure that the mid-level or the senior management are able to collaborate with each other better. And lastly, providing that sort of a supportive and positive learning experience that we all thrive upon as Toastmasters.
Thank you. What's your approach when a geography is saturated, but district leadership expects growth?
So my approach will be to focus more on the corporate side, wherein we can get additional growth vis-a-vis compared to maybe a community wherein we already have a saturation. So my way of looking at it will be to focus on the corporate institutions, the newly coming up corporates, wherein we can get those going, especially targeting creating that FOMO that a lot of Fortune 500 companies have been doing that. And this is something that we have been contributing for the past 101 year. And that will at least help us make sure that we get some value add for the Toastmasters community.
Thank you. What is a belief you hold about leadership that may not be popular, but you will still stand by?
So I prefer taking a people first approach. Even though we might fall short on the numbers, if we focus on building the members, the results will eventually come by. That is what I feel. I would like to give my closing statement.
Sure.
So how I look at this coming year is to ensure that as a club growth director, if I'm interested with the responsibility, I am there on the ground with respect to providing that first-hand support as to what I have been able to learn for the past 8 years with respect to chartering clubs, or even being there and just ensuring that they feel that there is someone to look and help them with respect to their journey in Toastmasters. And that is what I feel all that a member or an area or a club or even a division requires in the long run, just to sustain and ensure that they thrive. That's all.
Thank you for your responses. You may now leave the meeting.
Thank you so much.